June 24th, Wednesday, 2026. And I rearranged all my furniture. I put it on the left side of the site. So I can get a view of the lake when the leaves drop. And I'm redesigning everything. Everything's redesigned. I'm just sitting here redesigning in my head. That sliding glass door, that's history. I have a leaded glass 32-inch door that's going to go there. And I'll put shutters on each side so that, yep. And I've decided that my first priority is to paint that trailer black and orange to match my shed. And the shed has trim. You know, it's got trim. So I'm not going to actually put trim on the trailer. I'm just going to paint it as if there were trim, and no one will ever know. And then I'll put a couple of window boxes in, and I'll paint the trim as if it was there, and no one will ever know. And today I put in a little skirt along the bottom, and I'll finish that in the next few days. And that's the next thing I'm going to do. I got to get 2 gallons of orange paint and 1 gallon of black paint, and then I got to put that door in. I have a really nice leaded glass door, like a 36-inch door that'll go right in the middle, and I'll put 2 shutters on each side of the door. And then I'm not putting any shutters. I'm not a big fan of shutters because it's not the 1800s, okay? I'm just going to paint trim. I'll put window boxes in and fake flowers and fake ivy. And then so there's going to be a big black header across the top, and then one across the bottom, and then the rest will be orange. And I'll put in window box, and trim that's painted on. It's not actually wood trim. It's not required. And I'm going to block off all the bottom with cloth, and I'll paint it black so you won't see it. So that's what I'm doing next month. And there's my little tiger girl. Yeah, she's my tiger. She comes in once in a while in the morning. She'll come in the morning to eat and lay in the bed with me, and so and then I'm trying to figure out. I was going to put a big deck over this trailer so that the trailer could be removed. I don't give a shit about moving the trailer. I'm thinking now that right where that canopy is, from that canopy post to that canopy post, just putting in railroad ties and a structure in, and planting grapevines, and have it, open air. I might rethink that because, if it rains, my outdoor kitchen will get wet. But at least the grapevines will grow up and over this way. But I'm going to use railroad ties and 2 massive beams from there to there. And I don't really give a shit. I was planning on how to build this upper roof deck to get this trailer out in case. I don't give a shit. I ain't moving the trailer, so I don't care. If somebody doesn't want it, they can take it apart, because I'm only going to be here another 10 years, and I'm going to have my outdoor kitchen right there. I'll have a beautiful gas pizza oven. I'll have a backup oven that I have now, but I'm going to have and it'll be brick All back there will be brick, and all of the beams will be like all like gigantic architectural beams, like medieval looking. And yeah, and I don't want it to be visible from the road. It's not going to be visible. It's all going to be very private. I don't want anybody to know what's going on back here. Not that there's anything going on, but I don't care. I just want total privacy back here. You know, I want to have my campfire when I want, and I want the fire department. What, Tiger? What? I fed you already. She wants to be petted. Yeah. So that's the plan. I'm going to work more bang for the buck. I can get 2 gallons of orange paint like that and 1 gallon of black, and that trailer with 3 gallons of paint is going to look amazing. And then the bottom will be all blocked off like it is, even all the way back, all the way around. And then after that's done, that's my project for next month. And then the month after that, I will begin putting in, I'm going to put in railroad ties, like where that canopy is, underneath that canopy. It's all going to be a big, it'll be enclosing railroad ties, big, heavy railroad ties. And then I'll put a layer of concrete down and a terracotta floor. I'm putting in a terracotta floor with black grout. And because I just want to be able to blow it off with the leaf blower. You know, I don't want to have to. Now, it's going to be easy to maintain, and it'll be easy on my feet. And yeah, so I'm very happy with, my new arrangement. And I get in that hammock at least 2 or 3 times a day. For 2 or 3 hours at a time, and then I just crash in the hammock. And I'm a little disappointed that my air conditioning parts didn't show up. They're lost. So, but I figured out that if I take out the refrigerator out of the trailer and I shut the water heater off when I don't need it, it's not hot in the trailer. And I run a couple of fans and it's fine. So I really don't need air conditioning in that trailer. I mean, I'm going to try to fix it, but the parts are lost somewhere. I might have to reorder them, because I do want to have it in case it gets really fucking... It's supposed to get really hot this year. In case El Nino coming. And it's supposed to be like in the 90s and hundreds. Just like it was in Europe this week. It's supposed to get that way here. So, I did a little bit of work. A little bit of the skirting around the bottom, because I hate the way the bottom of the trailer looks. I mean, eventually I'm going to put foam board. It's going to be 2-inch foam board so that none of the cold air can get underneath the trailer, but it ain't going to happen this year. I got too many other things that are more important. But I can live with this outdoor kitchen the way it is until that trailer is the way I want it to look. Because the biggest bang for my buck would be $150 worth of paint and painting it, and then putting I have a door already. I got a beautiful leaded glass door. It's like, where is it? See that door? That's a 3-foot door, decorative door, and I got everything. And I don't need a sliding glass door in that trailer, because it's a solar gain. It just heats it up. And that canopy right there is going to go over the doorway, over from that window out to the end. And then I don't think I'm going to put a roof over the top of the trailer. I will only put a roof from the trailer 8 feet out, and made out of railroad ties and very rustic looking. And then I'll plant grapes, and I'll let the grapevines grow on top of the, it's a trellis basically. I'm going to build a trellis for the grapes. So if I want to make my own wine, I can. And so that's where I'm at. This is Wild Bill. I'm out. See ya.